Hello, it's Miss Smith again, and welcome back for our fifth lesson of RE. And today's LQ is what is Holy Week? Before we delve into what Holy Week is, I'd just like to ask you a quick question, and you can pause me whilst you think of an answer. And my first question is, will you be celebrating Easter? Okay, it's not far away now. Maybe if you don't know if you're celebrating it this year, have a think, do you normally celebrate Easter? And also, if so, if you do celebrate Easter, how do you celebrate it? Pause me here whilst you think of your answers. Okay, then, well, just to share some examples you might have, I'm sure lots of you enjoy a nice Easter egg around Easter time. I know what I do. Some of you maybe get to visit family, have a get together. You might have hot cross buns. You might go for Easter egg hunts. And some of you, if you are Christian, you might be going to church or have some form of gathering to celebrate Easter. My next question, I've already given away a clue. Well, my next question is, how do you think Christians celebrate Easter? So some of this might be similar to how you celebrate Easter. Some of it might be completely different. Pause me here whilst you have a think of your answers. So if you were listening, I kind of accidentally gave you a clue by saying that some of you may go to church or you may have a similar religious gathering with one another. Okay, so Christians celebrate Easter sometimes in the same way as most people, with some Easter eggs and some Easter egg hunts and things, but they also tend to meet together within church to celebrate the religious aspect of Easter, not just the chocolate part. Today, I'm quite looking forward to this lesson actually. I think it's going to be really nice and creative, and it's going to give you a chance to show me everything that you've been learning these last few weeks. Christians remember the events surrounding Jesus' last 8 days of life during Holy Week. Okay, so in the lead up to Easter, the week before, it's called Holy Week. You're going to be researching Holy Week today, and I'd like you to share the information that you find. We've got some examples of some ways that you might share that information. So you might want to make a poster, maybe with your title of Holy Week, or if you've got lots of information, you might choose to create a leaflet. These are not the only two ways that you can represent your findings. If you would like to write a non-chronological report about it, you may. You might want to just, I was going to say, maybe make a list of Holy Week. You might want to do it in chronological order, so write it in time order of the events of which happened during the Holy Week. Or you might be really creative, maybe think of a poem or a song, something just to share what you've learnt about Holy Week. Now, don't worry, I'm not expecting you to know everything about Holy Week yet. Okay. In fact, on the document that's on the website called RE Links, which we've used most lessons so far, under lesson 5, there are 3 links this week, all to different information about Holy Week. The first one looks like this, and it's a video, and it is one that we've watched before, but it's because Palm Sunday is very important. So you might want to watch the video. Maybe if you scroll down, you find more things that were relevant. Okay, and there's some more videos on the side. The second link will open up to this, and again, it's Palm Sunday. It's a slightly older video. Okay, so more aimed at year 4 rather than year 3. Okay, so just be aware of that when you're watching it. And this will give you some information about Holy Week. Some of it will be the same as on this link, okay, but it will also add some more detail. And then the final place where you might find some information about Holy Week is here, and it's a whole home learning pack called Easter Home Learning Pack. You don't have to use it, you don't have to use all of it, you could just use bits and pieces wherever you're lacking some information. To help you a bit further, I have put together a list of some important vocabulary or some key dates and days that you should research. So we've got Palm Sunday, Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, Holy Saturday, and Easter Sunday. Now, if you were going to make a leaflet, leaflets tend to have 6 sides or 6 pages. There you go. That's your front cover, first page, and then here we've got pages 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Suddenly that is your whole leaflet filled out. I would strongly recommend you research all 5 aspects of these rather than creating a poster on just Palm Sunday. I would like a bit of information out of all of these. If you're going to write a non-chronological report, your title would probably be Holy Week, and then you could have your subheadings as Palm Sunday, Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, Holy Saturday, and Easter Sunday. So they're really nicely split up, which really lends itself to being written into paragraphs. If you would, anyway, it is completely up to you how you're choosing to present this. What I would like though is, where possible, you could use some colour. You must do your neatest handwriting, okay, and write in joined handwriting where possible. If you're stuck on some spellings, don't worry too much. However, the spellings that are here right now, so Palm Sunday and Maundy Thursday, I am expecting to be spelt correctly because I've given you those spellings. Going back to the links, these are just some examples of where you might find some information about it. If you're lucky and you're at home and you know that your parents or whatever adult is at home knows a lot about Easter, then you can ask them. Or you might be able to find some other information on the internet to support your work. Make sure you send a copy, please, of your poster or leaflet or the information that you've done to an adult in school, and keep hold of them as well, because I'd really like to have some originals to put into our floor books and maybe put them on display as well if they're really informative. And also I might actually try and put some on the school website. That'd be quite nice. It'll be coming up to Easter soon. It'll be a nice way to share with the rest of the school what we've been learning about during lockdown. Anyway, that's enough of me talking. Have a go at that, make it really beautiful, really creative, and I look forward to seeing it. And when you've finished it, pause me here. When you finish, press play and I'll finish off the lesson. Okay then guys, so hopefully you've just been working really, really hard on producing some beautiful information about Holy Week. I'd just like to go back to our learning question, which is hopefully something you can now answer. So what is Holy Week? You don't have to write this answer down today, because hopefully your leaflet or your poster will show me what Holy Week is. I would, however, like you to have a go at verbalizing, that means speaking and explaining what Holy Week is. So here's a sentence stem if you need it. So Holy Week is, and then you may explain what Holy Week is. Okay then guys, that's it from me for now, and I will be back at some point with your next RE lesson. Bye.